Hey guys, this is Luke at Ultra Consumer coming to you from a different room in my house. As you can see in the background, this is kind of my poorly lit office, but it's a little bit easier to film in here and I didn't have to clean up as much to get recording. So I'm bringing you a product review for a product that I've been having a lot of fun lately, and that is my NSD Spinner hand and wrist exerciser. You can see here it's actually labeled the NSD Power Spinner. Now before I get into the NSD Power Spinner details, I want to just give you a little bit of background about what this is. This is a hand and wrist exerciser, which I first heard about probably 10 to 15 years ago back in high school when I picked up this version, which is called the dynaflex. And I think I picked this up at like a Gart Sports or a Sports Authority or a Big Five or something for about 20 bucks 10 or 15 years ago. This one was getting worn out, and so I ended up picking up kind of a more up-to-date one, which was the NSD Power Spinner. So let me talk a little bit about what these are. So this is a gyroscope essentially, and what you can see here is in the middle of this plastic shell there's this yellow rotor, and you can kind of see that it spins. And what happens is it spins like this, but it also spins like this as well. And the combination of spinning on two axes like that allows you to create a gyroscopic force by rotating this thing with your wrist. So what you do to get it started, and this varies by model, but on this particular model you use a string, and it'll actually allow you to wrap around the middle of this rotor. So now I've wrapped the string a couple rotations around, and then if I yank the string, this thing will get spinning, and I'll be able to use my wrist to maintain the speed and even speed the rotations up. So let me do that. So you can hear it, and I'm kind of rotating my wrist a little bit, keeping it away from the microphone. But you can see the core is actually spinning, and not only is it spinning around this way, but it's spinning around this way at the same time because it's on two axes. And what happens is, the more I spin this with my wrist, the faster it spins. And the faster it spins, as you can hear, the more force it exerts. So if I try to hold my hand, I'm not actually moving my hand. That's the weight of the ball, of the gyro spinning in my hand. And as I spin it up more, it spins faster and exerts greater force. Now this particular model can spin upwards of 15,000 plus RPMs, which is over 250 rotations of this inner rotor per second, which is pretty cool. And that can get to 30, 40 plus pounds of force. So this can get pretty substantial to carry in your hand. And what you can do is you can grip it different ways while you exercise with it. So you can grip it more with your fingertips like this, and that will really work your finger strength. You can grip it downward like I was doing, and you can just rotate on your wrists like this. You can use more arm action if you want to, although you don't need to. And you can also do other things like get it spinning really fast and then kind of work your bicep by doing curls while you're spinning it. Working it, your tricep if you spin it behind you, and a variety of other exercises similar to that. So it's great for not only your wrist and your grip, but you can actually get kind of a little bit of a workout just by holding it different ways. You can hold it this way, and you can rotate side to side, and you get different tendons and stuff in your wrist exercise. So it's a cool little tool for exercising. And one of the things I like about it is it's actually a lot of fun to do. Once you've experienced the feeling of a gyroscope like this, and you kind of have played with it, it's actually a lot of fun and kind of addicting. I pick it up once in a while when I'm working at my desk throughout the day, and I find that kind of gets my blood flowing and gets my hands working again, not just on the keyboard and the mouse. So I like to pick this up throughout the day to keep everything loose and exercised. So one of the cool things about the newer spinner versus the old one that I had is that on the top, my new one has this digital counter. And what this digital counter will do is there's a couple different modes that will allow you to see the maximum RPMs you've been able to get it spinning. It will allow you to do 30, 60, 90-second intervals, etc. So it kind of gives you some statistics about your session, whereas this one doesn't. This is cheaper, which is nice, But to be honest with you, I enjoy trying to compete with myself using the digital counter here. So what is the difference between the Power Spinner by NSD and the Dynaflex ball? Well, to be honest with you, in the United States, there's two major competitors in the gyro exerciser game, and that's Dynaflex and NSD Power Spinner. And I'll be honest with you, the reason I didn't buy another Dynaflex was simply because their warranty support didn't look as good based on the reviews that I read. And additionally, they sell a bunch of other crap on their website, some other gyroscopic exerciser type of equipment, but also like magnetic bracelets and stuff. And I know it sounds weird, but anybody that sells magnetic bracelets is probably not somebody I want to buy from. Sorry, Dynaflex. I know this is not a bad product, but anybody who thinks wearing a magnetic bracelet is beneficial and worth $30+ probably doesn't deserve my business. Now, on the other hand, NSD is a brand that has distributors all over the world, so independent distributors get the rights to sell these products. And there's one in the United States called NSD Power, and you might see this advertised elsewhere as NSD Powerball, for example. There's a couple different websites, and NSD Powerball are sold from Europe, whereas NSD Power Spinners are the ones sold in the United States, probably to avoid, any hassle with the Powerball trademark. So I went ahead and bought this Power Spinner through Amazon, although as you can see, there's a website on it, nsdpowerus.com. So you can actually buy it through the website, although I found the prices on Amazon for the exact same models to be about 20 to 25% cheaper than what they have on their website. Now, with all that said, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is the fact that this particular distributor of Powerballs by NSD has a Facebook fan page, and I've been having a lot of fun entering their competition on their fan page. And what they do is each week they have a competition to see who can spin their Powerball at the highest RPMs. And I've actually done a pretty good job, and I've been winning that competition pretty much every week since I got my Powerball. And every time I win, I get a $5 gift certificate to Amazon. And additionally, the top speed of the month gets a $20 gift certificate to Amazon. And there have been some other various prizes that I've won on their Facebook page as well. They don't have a lot of participation right now, so hopefully we can get a few more people competing. But I've actually won enough in Amazon gift certificates to pay off this spinner and then some. So it's actually been a great investment for me, not only because I've been exercising, but because it's paid itself off and given me additional cash to spend at Amazon. So that was pretty cool. It seems like a pretty good company. The NSD brand seems to stand behind their warranties better than the Dynaflex brand from what I've read. I haven't needed to use the warranty yet, but the company's been responsive in any messages I've sent them and so forth, asking them questions. So it's been pretty cool. So guys, I do recommend picking one of these up if you have any need for a hand-wrist exerciser, if you want something to just break up your day, if you sit in front of the computer a lot, if you're fighting carpal tunnel. It's a lot of fun, and it is effective. And I wouldn't hesitate to recommend NSD Power as the brand you choose because they have a lifetime warranty. They've been supportive as a company in any questions that I've asked them. And they don't sell magnetic bracelets. So if you're interested, pick one up. And if you like this review or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'll try to answer any questions that you leave. And hopefully you guys found this helpful. And don't forget to check out the full written review on my website, ultraconsumer.com. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.